Sorry we lost you for a minute there. The camera actually overheated. It is very hot out here today. And we were talking about Erica and her wonderful score today. We now, I just noticed on 18, we have our the 12:15 time coming in.
Yeah, we have Pete Richardson, Andrew Fulton, and Ken Cheeseman just in the middle of the fairway here, making their way up, just around the 200-yard marker.
So when they get on the green, we'll kind of stop talking, and I'll move the camera around so you can see them putt. But Erica, another great year.
Another great year. You know what? Her family was out. Her husband was out supporting, which he also played this morning as well. So talk about another golfing family. Yeah. Her father-in-law was out. Her young daughter being strolled around and supporting them as well. But another great year, and you know she's more than thrilled to be out playing. And you know just last year playing and being pregnant when she played, and now this year you know a little bit more. A little bit more on the competitive side because now she's just focused on winning, right?
Just the machine, just year after year.
Year after year.
And I asked her, she's only playing like once a week. So that's amazing. They're just coming in and behind us. That's why we turned around. Amanda Malty.
And Amanda, yeah, you know, she played great, and you know what? All weekend, like last weekend when she was out, I know that. You know, she's starting to play a lot more this year, and it's really showing on the golf course. Like she was steady as a rock. She ended up I'm trying to think what her final score was today, but she came out guns a-blazing. Like she was so focused. Like watching her tee off on the first hole, like she knew like today was all business. Yeah. And she performed, and she won her flight. So
that's great.
I know.
Wonderful. And I had a chance to interview the C champion, Kaylee Taggart.
Yes. Yeah. No. Carly, she was no, that's okay.
Sorry, Carly. Sorry.
No, and you know what? This is another example of trying to increase participation. We actually changed the C flight this year to Net Stableford, and that got Carly playing. So she was thrilled that for C flight switching to the Net Stableford, she was able to go out there and play really steady. Her first round, I think she had 45 Stableford points, which kind of boosted her right into the lead right off the get-go. Yeah. And she did end up winning the Women's President's Cup for low net for the first 2 days, and then she ended up winning her division here today.
Well, for what it's worth, from my end of things, that was a brilliant move by the women to go to a Stableford for C, and I hope consideration is given to the men's side as well, because the nice thing about it is, especially for the C and Ds, if you have a bad hole, you don't have to pack up your tent and go home anymore. Yeah. You're still in the game.
You're still in the game, and that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I think it would increase participation myself. So we'll be getting to that a little bit later, because I'll be talking with Jeff just as soon as this group is off. Jeff Hall is here. He's trying to keep my camera cool right now.
It is a hot one. Yeah.
It's a hot day out there, but we will be talking about those issues later on. Just an absolutely hot day, but the course is in such tremendous condition.
Well, Joel's done such a great job leading up to this event, and even last week as well. I mean, as you know, we have a few holes with course construction on them with the rebuild of the bunkers, but aside from that, this golf course I don't think has been played any better than it is this weekend. Yeah. And the fairways are lush, the greens are fast, and aside from about 40 degrees with the humidity, I mean that's the only thing right now that Joel's challenged with. But I mean, look at it, it's green everywhere.
I played the course this morning. The greens are fast, but they're fair, and once you get the speed, you got the speed. You don't have. There's no trick shots out here. You just have to. There's a nice shot there. We'll be getting to that in a minute. He's. I don't know who hit that one.
Backed it up about 10 feet.
Wow. These are the A's coming in. They're good.
And you know, course setup for a club championship, and you played this morning. I mean, we got to figure or consider, pin positions. We got to figure speed of greens, how long the rough is. So, Joel does all that. And what was your experience this morning?
Oh, it was fantastic. The only thing, of course, people are complaining about were the construction that's going on at this time. But hey, we worked around it. Probably wouldn't affect these guys. They're never in those traps. I can tell you that trap on 13. I might as well just put my ball in the drop zone because I've been in it every single time. I cannot clear that trap.
There's a magnet. There's got to be a magnet. Yeah.
So I even lost my cigar there yesterday. That is a vicious trap.
The one on the left?
The one on the right on 13.
On the right? Oh my goodness.
I'm talking about the green.
Oh, the green side.
Yeah, my first shot I'm fine. It's the second one I'm having trouble. Okay, they're coming up to the green, so we're going to just pause here and I'll just give you a better view.
Pete Richardson.
This is Pete Richardson hitting. He's a little long. He's going to have a long downhill putt going right to left. A lot of touch required.
Okay, we have Ken Cheeseman now, just short of the green. Looks like he's going to do a little. What do we have here? Looks like he's going to do a little bump and run.
Let's move a little closer because we're not in their way.
So Ken was on the intersectional team this year. Did really well over at Camelot. We have young Joey Marcotte caddying for him today. Looks like it might be a sand range.
Nice chip, good check, and that could go in. Oh, it just rims the hole.
Just looked at it.
Beautiful little check on that chip shot. He took his time over it, and he lined it up beautifully. Just absolutely gorgeous chip.
In match play, that'd probably be a gimme, but we do have to put everything out today.
Yeah. Pete, former B champion, and hits a ball a ton.
He sure does, and a little longer putt than I'm sure he wanted to have.
Yeah.
But, and it's downhill too.
Don't do that, don't do that, please, no. Putt's on the way. Look.
It's got a lot of speed.
A lot of speed. It's got to slow down.
Settle.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a very delicate putt from up there.
It is. Actually, I've seen a lot of people earlier today actually put it way past that from up there. So it's pretty good from there.
And if you hit it slow, it does break quite a bit from where he was. It would break right to left. But the greens are a lot faster. I'm finding.
This is Angie Fulton with an uphill putt, 25 feet.
Andrew from Manderley last year.
Yeah. He joined here. He absolutely loves it here at Carleton. Plays every weekend morning. A little bounce. And
He's got it! Oh, brilliant putt.
Nice. That man is owed.
Yeah.
Great finish, buddy. Great finish.
I'm assuming that's a birdie for Andrew?
One coming back.
Oh,
just misses that.
Tough break for Pete.
Yeah.
Not a good way to finish for him, but I'm sure getting in his final groups was a big accomplishment for coming from the B. It's not easy, and he is
making the cut after 2 tough days last week.
Absolutely. This is not an easy group.
No.
There's Ken Cheeseman to finish off here. took off left. He put it straight at the middle of the hole, and it just took off left on him.
I totally took that, eh?
Anyway, we're waiting for the next group to come in. While we're waiting, I think we'll get Jeff Hall down here and talk a bit about.
The next group is right there.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Not gonna take that long. Just put that on. Drop here. Jeff,
All right.
welcome. Yeah, welcome, Jeff Hall, our captain. Captain, you've got to be pleased with what you've seen today in terms of the club championship, the course conditions, the weather. Everything's worked out for you.
Yeah, well, but for sure. Like it's been great. The weather has been fantastic over the last Saturday and Sunday last week, and then today. A little hot today, but making the course conditions really good and greens rolling fast. I'm sure I hear some of the comments coming in that there's a lot of extra putts.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no rain, of course. Other than the course construction, which we'll talk about later, this has been an ideal tournament, and the results are showing it. Now, the women's champion, Erica Chamberlain, I think it's her 7th in a row, her 8th overall. She's one of the top 4 women now at this club ever, and probably could be the top. She's young, and she could go on winning for a long time. So that's something great to watch. We haven't got an update yet from how Jared and John H. McDonald are doing, but at last it was John H. McDonald down by 2 on number 16. They're playing 16, so we'll get more information on that. Jeff, events coming up. You got senior intersectional.
Senior intersectionals are coming up. Again, that was a 3-day qualifier, which again we're going to talk about all this stuff going forward. But senior men's, there was a 3-day qualifier, so we've got the intersectionals coming up, and then the the Carleton Cup as well. So that's coming up, which is all the senior men's events.
Good.
So
yeah,
no,
and the
we're looking forward
women
to it.
play close to that too. The senior women's intersectional.
Yeah, and we are hosting both this year, so
Big.
everybody gets to see our fantastic conditions, and obviously we love to show off our course and
Well,
to other clubs. And,
newsflash.
yeah, hey,
We are going live for the senior men's intersectional here on September the 6th. That's the day after Labor Day, I assume. That's usually when it is, and we will be live here, and you'll be interviewed again on that day.
right on.
But we
got
have an event before that day.
Yeah, the Battle of the Sexes. We love to have a couples event, and that's it for this year. The Battle of the Sexes. It should be fun for everybody, and it will be a battle for sure.
Okay, so I know you're working on next year's championship, and I know some of the changes, like one of the changes that women made were the C championship going to a Stableford system, which they seem to love, and I think it was a great idea. But you're also looking at getting some opinion from the membership on changes to our own championship to encourage more participation.
Absolutely. Participation is the #1 priority for our membership. So we had a meeting with the playing committee last Monday, I believe it was. And that was certainly a topic of conversation because we want more people to participate.
Yeah.
So, the feedback that we're getting, like we miss Curtis Dancy and Robert Mustard, some of our top players.
Yeah.
So, we want those types of people, but we also want the regular people.
Yeah.
That will play in their flights, and they just can't commit to 2 weekends.
Yeah.
So, so we need to survey the membership to see what they want to do going forward, and just see what options are out there.
So that survey is coming.
Yeah, absolutely. We got to get the questions together, and then
Hopefully we'll have the results of that survey this year, and then decisions will be made for next year over the winter.
Here the guys are.
Okay, we're gonna take a break here. I have some
Yeah.
more questions for you. We have Tim Yates on the green here. Ken Watson. Oh, superb shot.
It's about a foot. Really nicely done there. And just before that was Tim Yates chipping from the rough. About 2.5 feet.
Ken Watson. next to putt, and he's got a downhill putt, but it will break a bit to his from left to right.
Okay, let's just finishing up here.
Oh, fine up and down.
Great up and down. This is going to be pretty slick, so
Yeah,
it's
it
very
is.
gentle,
Yeah.
just tapping it.
But the slower he hits it, though, the more it's going to break.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
Not a bad putt.
Good pace.
Oh, but he did break quite a bit there, and he hit that quite firm. I mean, had he hit it softer, would have broke even more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he's still away.
Yeah.
It's going to get tricky, but Tim's going to putt so that Ken won't have to put his feet in his line. So that's Tim being the gentleman that he is. He got it. He's got it.
Well done.
It
Great up and
looks
down.
like a par there for Tim.
Mm-hmm.
And he's breathing a sigh of relief. He must score well today.
Former past champion.
And
Good
Ken
in.
Watson
Well done.
in for his. Good finish. All right, we're going to go continue our interview with Jeff. We still have a little bit to finish off there, and then we'll get back to it. Now we're getting, there's 4 groups left out, or 3?
We're looking at, we got 3 more groups.
3 more groups to go.
Do we have an update from the field?
Yes. So right now we are looking at
Come on out here,
Jared.
What's the update from the course?
Get between us so you can hear it on the mics.
So Jared and John A. McDonald have just teed off on 17. Jared still has a 2-shot lead over John Henry.
Okay.
So
this is exciting. It's coming right down to the wire here. That's just wonderful. Listen, before you leave us, Jeff, give us an update on the course update, like in terms of what's going on at the course, in terms of aeration and all that other stuff.
Yeah, no, well, Joel is basically on Monday. We got greens aerated, so there'll be temporary flags for anyone that is going to come out and play. And then this week we've got the sod company's coming in, so we're going to start placing some sod, and we'll be roping off those areas that are around those traps that are being built. We don't want people walking on the sod and playing their shots off of brand new sod. It'll take at least 14.
probably at least 2 weeks.
2 weeks to get seeded down. So that'll be a bit of a. We'll be playing drop zone for another couple weeks.
Yeah.
But I think the changes have been fantastic. I don't know, obviously there was some controversy over 13s especially.
Well, my God, yeah.
But we've actually got some hills around those traps now. It's
I'm telling you, I have never that trap at the right side of the green on 13 has become a monster. I have been in it every single day.
Yeah.
I just now put my ball in the drop zone. I don't even bother shooting anymore. Just drop it.
Yeah, no. Hey, I've been in the trap on the left. I've been on the trap on the right on the fairway traps.
On the fairway strap, yeah.
At least I'm not busting my arms on the roots anymore.
Anyway, it's an exciting hole now, and the change was really a good change for us.
Oh,
that's good.
Yeah, I hope the membership really likes it. We finally had some money to do some good things, and
so when will we start talking about priorities for next year?
Well, the priorities were presented, the capital plan to the board this week, and so obviously those things will be we're getting ready to go to the AGM
okay,
now.
so you're talking about at the board level.
Yeah.
When do they normally get released to the general?
Well, we'll have to
membership?
present them at the AGM.
At the AGM?
Yeah, so everything right now is the managers are putting everything together, all the benefit analysis and everything on the top priorities. We have a long list.
Mm-hmm.
This club's been around a long time, and we have a long list of capital expenditures that need to be done. But we do have some top 10 things, and and we have the money to do it. So we're going to present that at the AGM, and hopefully the membership appreciates it.
Well, Jeff, you've done a great job. This is your final year as captain?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, 3 years. I'm staying on as an extra year on the board, but this is my final year, and I would have stayed on, but Phil Byrne, the men's playing captain, has put his hand up, and he was jumping for joy that he wanted to be the club captain. So I said, if anybody is that excited about being someone, Phil, go ahead. You can take it over.
Yeah.
I said the same thing about Cam. I'll say it to you. Phil, before he was a captain, he didn't drink. So, great job.
Thanks, John.
And thanks for coming on today.
Oh, well, thank you.
Well done.
Who's that on the green? We have a ball in the green. Well, this is a different putt. This is going to go, wow.
Yeah, so here we have Dominic Coyle, another Coyle,
Oh, look.
from about 70 yards out. So we'll play a little pitch shot.
And do we know who hit the ball in the green? Edo?
David Zito.
David Zito? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the third in the group is Jack Doon.
This is part of the Coyle group. There's 3 Coyles in this championship this year.
Here's the shot. Good bounce.
Oh, what a brilliant shot.
It's going to be
Wow.
interesting to see how this is played off the cart path.
On the left side there.
Off the left side.
So we have a ball on the cart path on the left side here. Dominic Coyle just hit one to within about 6 feet. We'll just go down and take a look here.
So John, in this situation here, we have a few options. Obviously, you can always play the ball as it lies, but it would be a pretty tough shot playing right off the cart path. So he's electing to choose his nearest point of relief. And once you have that nearest point established, you get 1 club length from that spot. David, how you doing?
Not bad, are you?
Good, thanks.
That was Dave. That's your ball in the green. That yellow. Okay.
And
Okay.
this is, Jack Doon, who's about to.
Jack. Yeah.
Jack's been a long-time member, a junior member, great golfer.
Yeah.
Member of the intersectional team as well.
Wonder if
And
that's his. Wonder if this is his 3rd shot here.
Well, he's a long ball hitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely could be there in 2. I think this turn.
Oh, he's hitting this one high.
Yeah, a little flop shot. Very nice. What a delicate touch. Oh, my
Oh, beautiful ball.
goodness.
You could, the way you could stop the ball there with that grass underneath it. You just got too much grass between it. But what a nice, delicate shot that was. David Zito putting here.
David's got a nice downhill putt. There's a breaker ramp on the ridge there.
I think it's going to break a bit right to left.
David was in our group that went to the marshes on Monday to try and qualify for the RBC Scramble.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, they ended up, they didn't win, but they had shot a team score of 63. And they're just 5 shots off the winning group.
We have a little bit of a crowd developing here, too, as well. The final groups come in.
The 3-club tournament, eh? You remember when we used to have a 3-club tournament at the end of this?
Putt's on the way. Oh, my! Great putt by David Zito. That just missed going in. Jack to one next. He's got a similar putt to Ken Watson. See how he plays it. Oh, this looks good. Oh, just a little low. It did break a bit more than he expected. No mark. Dominic's turn. This could be for birdie. Hold it. But he got his par. It's Jack DeWan up next. This probably is for par. Locks his feet. Almost like Arnold Palmer. Knees are knocked. And he got it in. Very good. And David Zito just barely missed putting that in. Oh, beautiful putt. Split grip. And he's got it. Very good. So that group is finished. Excellent group. Excellent play. A little trouble onto the left here. Yeah, oh, sorry, the right as their right, my left. I don't know if somebody hit their drive there or their second, I'm not sure, or they were in trouble. But
this group we're looking at right now, that's the group of Aidan Coyle, Shane Stanley, and Josh Marcotte.
Okay, I'm laying odds. That's Aiden's drive.
Yeah, he has the length to get it there.
Yeah.
These young lads can sure hit it far, I'll tell you. 300 yards is not outside their realm.
Oh, no. It's,
Aiden and I have a match.
Do you?
I'm not giving him any strokes either.
No. No, Aiden.
This week.
Okay.
I'm the sentimental favorite.
Good. Well, we're all cheering for you, Steve.
well, if you're going to be playing Aiden this week, where do I put my money down?
We gotta call up Vegas and see what the odds are.
Hey, I'm an 8 now.
Right?
Come on.
You're good. All right, we're gonna step back so we're out of the way.
Thanks to Stu Whiteman.
Stu Wyman.
Yeah.
He was telling me a story on when he was, one of the years he won club championship, his caddy went and got him a drink in a neighbor's house and came back cursing and swearing because apparently the dog bit him at the house.
Yeah, we're going to be going over that story this week. We're going to do a story on Jim Carnegie's memorial chair, and Stu's going to speak to that.
Oh, good.
And that's one of the stories he's going to tell.
Good. Okay, well,
You'll get the
I
whole
won't say
story
any
there.
more then, yep.
Oh, I heard some trees.
Heard some lumber there.
I hope it didn't go out of bounds.
Looks like we got a bit of a gallery with this group. A few followers.
And right behind him, the final group.
Yes. Cameron's been out there following the group, giving us updates. Jared Coyle still has a 2-shot lead over John Henry McDonald. Yeah, still 2 shots. Okay, looks like it's Shane Stanley next right here. 125 yards.
Shane Stanley. This ball's coming in. It's just going to be a little right. And, it bounces into the trap.
Popular spot today, I think.
Yes. Quite a few rake marks.
Aiden looks like he got a good bounce. He's, hold on. He didn't, he's hitting his card.
So he wasn't out of bounds?
knowing
Yeah.
he found his ball,
Yeah, nice.
but judging by the body language, I don't think he was too happy with it.
Not too happy with the shot. I didn't see it. So.
Well, announcing's all about speculation anyway, right? Until we can clarify those things.
That's right. Okay. Now we have young Josh Marcotte. He has approached for about 90 yards.
Well, his caddy, Ron, his father, has lots of experience here. He's been a member for a long time.
Yes, yeah, Ron Marcotte, Josh's dad, is caddying for him today. Ron is heading up our junior program. He's done an excellent job.
I think they picked out their shirts this morning, trying to be a little colorful.
No flashy. You got the
Fluorescent green and
That shot's nice.
Oh, look
Came
at
in
that.
nice.
well done.
So that
Joshua
he's in
Marcotte.
about a 25-foot putt,
Yeah.
maybe 30, and that putt should break a little bit left to right.
Yeah, we saw a similar putt from Ken Richardson not that long ago. He hit it quite a bit past, so it is a speedy putt.
It's
I'm sorry, that putt will break
trying to
right
get
to
that
left.
ball into the trap.
He's a bit
Stop
on the
line.
right side of the
Flag is,
center, so
That's
it'll go right to left.
Yeah.
We've seen a few on the style go up and down from there. She
Shane
was just at the back of the trap. And it was,
Shane's only about 1.5 feet from the lip of the bunker, but not much green to work with. He's going to have to get that up pretty fast, pretty high.
well, Aiden's back here. I didn't see that coming in.
Might have hit the cart path a little bit.
Maybe.
Boy, he just stayed in bounds.
Didn't hear anybody yell for it.
He just stayed in bounds.
Heads up, Josh.
Oh, what a nice shot. What a nice shot from there. Almost impossible to get that to bite with the grass behind it. And so just keeping it on the green from there for the downhill lie. Beautiful little shot. Another nice shot out of the trap. Oh, we got some putts here. And I can see the final group coming down the fairway, and there's some emerging from the trees on the left-hand side.
So looking down on the 18th fairway, looks like there's a little bit of trouble on the 18th fairway.
Yeah. So after 17, do we have an update?
2 up.
Two
Jared
up.
still has a 2-shot lead.
All Jared has to do is take 9 irons down here if he wanted to.
You can play this, 9-iron in.
That's
I don't
not
think
Jared.
that's it. Okay.
That's not Jared. This is going to break from right to left. He's on the other side of center.
Here's Josh. Without the putt. Oh, good pace. Really good pace. Good
Yeah.
pace.
Stayed pretty straight actually, right down that hill. These greens are fast and they're not breaking as much, and it was a beautiful little putt. Aidan Coyle. We've seen this putt now twice now. We know the break.
We know the break, we know the speed. Let's see if he aims far enough left.
Did he give it enough?
I like the pace. I like
He
the
didn't
pace.
give it enough. He just didn't give it enough.
Good putt.
We've
Really
seen that
good
putt all day, and it's just they've been hitting on the low side on that one.
caddy.
Aiden.
Nice little snowman there.
Oh,
Oh no. Tough break, Aiden.
no. We got Shane.
Shane's seen this putt now. See if he learned from it. It looks like he did. Did he stay up? Will it stay up? It did! Whoa!
What?
Brilliant.
Down from the bunker.
Oh, he learned quite a bit.
You know? How do you putt? Oh.
And it's been caught live. Shane. You got it.
Well done, Josh. So, John, we have the last group now in the fairway on 18.
And we're joined here by Cameron. Cameron, how are you? You've been out there.
How you doing?
You're good.
Second best caddy out there. No, I2 was under there. The only sober caddy.
Still 2 up.
We have a 2-shot lead.
How are the tee shots?
It looks like John Henry's in the left rough, and Jared's perfect down the right side.
Okay.
Bomb.
Over and past the bunkers.
So Jared hit a bomb. John Henry now hitting in the left rough. He pretty well has to eagle this hole and hope Jared pars it or something.
It looks like he has an iron in his hand.
No. He's not going for the green then.
We'll see.
Low punch, and it's going to come well short.
Okay. About a 60, 70-yard shot.
Hands on his head. He's probably had an okay lie.
Hey, John Henry, I hit the same shot this morning. Feel proud about that.
And did you get up and down?
Actually, I did.
Oh, you did?
I missed my drive, missed my second.
Oh, and here's
I got my
Jared.
par. Jared coming in. This is his second shot. I think this about just puts the stamp on it. What a great shot by Jared Coyle. I think he can breathe a little easier right now. He's sitting there in 2. John Henry in 2 on the fairway and 2 shots back. He's given it a great run, coming from 6 back to 2 back. But boy, yeah.
And John, we have Kevin Lemenchuk, who's our senior men's championship, the third in the group there, playing along with them.
That's right. And Kevin was involved in the match of the century at Carleton anyway this week with Robert Mustard. If you haven't seen that video, watch it. It's been viewed by quite a few people. That match went 26 holes, and they were slugging it out.
Unbelievable.
And Tim Yates gave a great oration of that match, and certainly it's certainly something to listen to. Also, I want to plug Mike McKenna's video on the fire. We have original footage of the day of the fire. Mike took footage. You can see it. There's some interesting things in that video.
And John and I watched that video the other day. It was so well done, learning about the history and what happened here at Carleton. Definitely, if you have a chance to watch it.
Here's Kevin.
Here's Kevin hitting his third shot
And Kevin in the top 3 again. Like I just
in the final group.
Final group. Just amazing athlete. I went to school with Kevin.
Did you really?
We both went to Brookfield High School, and Kevin was an amazing athlete. He was a point guard, and he was just a little point guard. But I'll remember watching Kevin play basketball. He would go into these huge guys with the ball, and out of all the arms and everything there. Look at this shot by Kevin.
Oh,
beautiful hit.
Wow.
All you could see was his ball coming out of these arms, hits the backboard, going in, and he'd do this time and time again. The guy was just a magician with the ball, and a great athlete.
A great athlete, competitive athlete, knows how to focus, get the job done when he needs to.
And a pleasure to play with.
And a pleasure. He is such a fine gentleman.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to play around with somebody, even on the final round of a club championship, Kevin is the guy you want in your group. He just keeps everything on an even keel.
He is very even keel. Here's John Henry. He needs to hold this.
Pretty well.
Any chance.
Pretty well has to hold it.
No left of the pin.
Okay. Not quite there, but that's okay. John Henry's going to have that same putt we've been seeing along. It's a left to righter, the one that Shane just dropped.
They have the pin surrounded.
Yeah, they do. Yes.
They do have the pin surrounded.
And here he is. There's our champion. It looks pretty well like he's going to win it. Jared Coyle, his first club championship. All he has to do is 2-putt this and go home.
Caddying for Jared was his dad, Glenn Coyle.
Yeah. And they've got a little following here. We'll be speaking with the club champion once this round is over and getting his take on things.
You know what, John? This is great too. Great pace, 4 hours, 15 minutes for a club championship.
Terrific.
They're going to finish so well.
Everything was spaced out
Yep.
really
Yeah.
nicely.
Hole-in-one party right afterwards.
Hard to tell who's away. I think it's Jared, but I'm not sure.
Looks like Jared.
I wonder if they'll putt out and let Jared finish his round. Yes, Kevin, always a gentleman, doing that.
So pretty straightforward putt for Kevin. Straight uphill, slight break. I say he makes this 7 out of 10 times.
It's on its way.
And
Oh, just missed to his left. It's almost looked like a pole there. A
might
little
have
bit.
been a slight pull. Yeah. Yeah, it kept on that same line the whole way.
Coming in for his par. Now it's Jared. And this will break from right to left. All he has to do is get it close.
Yeah, this will be a right to left swinger. He just needs to lag it to about a foot and do a tap in after. He'll be fine.
Wouldn't it be nice? It's on its way. Oh, high. Missed high.
Just a little higher. Okay.
JH will putt. Jared will mark. He had the break right, just the speed was a little off.
Yeah, just a little strong.
John Henry, a teacher, a fine teacher, one of the was featured on CTV News last year for some very innovative things he was doing in the classroom.
Oh, amazing.
He'd love to make this. Oh!
Just lipped out.
He gave it a great run, and it didn't seem to break as much as the other putts that we saw go in, or the one we just saw go in. All right, JH. Jared Coyle only has to 3-putt this. He's still win it. Oh no. Still a par and still a win. His first club championship. What a great thing for him. Young Jared has finally come through and won a club championship, and that's great for him. Good for J.H. McDonald and for Kevin Lemanchuk being the final group.
What a finish!
We need Glenn. Can we have him for an interview? Congratulations. We're just going to do an interview over here.
Yeah.
Way to go, Jared.
Thank you.
Good playing. Well done, Jared. Congratulations. Okay, put this on.
All right, gentlemen. We're just going to do a small interview with.
Okay, we'll get on your way. Great, Jared. Great.
Right on. Congratulations, Jared.
Congratulations. Are we in the picture here? Yeah, good stuff. Congratulations. Little tense coming down here. 6-stroke lead. Next thing we know, you're on 15. You're in trouble.
Yeah.
He's in the middle of the fairway. Take us through that.
Well, I was under the tree over to the right, hit driver for some reason. I don't know why. I clipped the tree on my backswing, just kind of hit it a few feet, and then hit the next one over the green and kind of short-sided myself, and then got it on and made like a 20-footer for 5.
Oh, wow.
Saved the bogey, but yeah.
Yeah, so you lost a stroke there, and now you got a 2-shot lead.
Yeah.
Next 3 holes, did you tighten?
Well, 16.
Did you put the driver away? Sort of wondering.
Yeah, I hit driver here, but the other 2 I didn't.
9 yards.
Couple 2-putt on 16. John Henry lipped out a birdie. And then 17, we both got up and down for our pars. We both missed the green, and 3-putt here. Finish.
We saw the finish, but understandably you might have been a bit nervous. So, hey, listen, congratulations, your first club championship. We're so proud of you, and it's fun watching you guys. You guys grow up here, and now you've got the top prize.
Yeah.
Good for you. Well, time to go and celebrate.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Thank you.
Yep. Well, Tyler, come on in and we'll just finish off here. Cameron, come on in.
Yeah.
Cameron was our on-the-field reporter here. Thank you very much for giving us the updates as you were going on. What a terrific day. What a terrific live broadcast. I hope those of you watching at home got the same feeling of excitement as we had here. Your thoughts?
Oh, it was awesome out there. When I arrived, it was 3-shot lead, and the bounces were going Jared's way a little bit. It was really cool. We saw him in a cedar on 15, made a miraculous putt on 15 for bogey, which really kept him in it. John Henry got away with one on 16, lipped out. There was so much drama, and Jared really earned it at the end here. I mean, I know he made par, but that second shot, he went for it with OB right, and he earned the win. Of course, the 9 birdies in round 1, and well-deserving champion.
Yes, he is. Tyler, great co-host today. Thank you very much.
No, thanks, John.
Your final thoughts?
No, I think everything about today went really well. I mean, from the whole execution and just from the planning stages and all the prep work that went into this event with Joel and his team and the golf shop team, food and beverage, just to put it all together. And to have the weather work out so phenomenally, it's been great. And you know what, the competitors, this was a phenomenal event. I mean, it was nail biting. I mean, right down to the end. That's what you want in these events, right? You want it to be somewhat close and some excitement, and like you said, the back 9 on championship Saturday.
It always starts. I mean, we've had big leagues going on that back 9, and those holes are tough back there. So this broadcast has been wonderful. Our next live broadcast will be the senior men's intersectional on Labor Day. Gentlemen, you up for another go at this?
We'll be here.
All right.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Congratulations again to Erica and Jared and all our champions. And John, once again, we can't say it enough. Thanks so much for what you do.
Oh, you're
putting
welcome.
these together.
I love doing it, and so it's good, and I hope you all enjoyed it at home. So thanks from Carleton Golf and Yacht. That's it for today.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, John.
Thanks, Sean. Yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you, Jeff, for